Hello Wargamers and welcome to a very special day, for today is a Lord of the Rings day. Luka here from miniwargaming.com, joined by Connor, and today we play 750 points of Rivendell against Easterlings. Let's take a look at the Elven forces first. I will be playing Rivendell. The studio has bolstered its Lord of the Rings armies here, so I'll be able to give you a little bit more variety. I want to keep them as a surprise though, so I don't want to spoil too much for you guys. Leading it all, because of our collection, we do have Elrond, Master of Rivendell. He will be our hero of legend, therefore our leader. He has a special rule that makes it so Knights of Rivendell do not count towards the bow limit, and the majority of our army are Knights of Rivendell. We need a few more Rivendell warriors to really flesh it out, but for now this does work. And he will be equipped with heavy armor and a horse, because that's what he's modeled with here, so I figured I'd pay the points for it. And he comes stocked with Hadahafang and Vila. Sorry for mispronunciations there. Now, he will be leading 6 Knights of Rivendell into battle as part of his warband. One of them will be equipped with a banner. And then we have 3 Elven warriors with elf bows, because I didn't have points for any more. I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. And then we have, with him, Glorfindel, Lord of the West, a fan favorite amongst many of you, I'm sure, and my man Kenny. Glorfindel, known, regarded as one of the best warriors of the Third Age in general. He will be leading, he will be equipped with Asphalloth, his trusty steed, though I didn't give him the armor of Gondolin, because this model in particular doesn't seem to be modeled with anything but a light chain armor. And he will be leading 6 Knights of Rivendell into battle. And because I had the points left over, I gave him 7 warriors of Rivendell. One of them will have a banner. And most of these warriors here are all from the Last Alliance of Men and Elves, so they just have their hand and a half swords, no shields. So those are the options I have. Now that is the list. It's rather expensive with the Glorfindel and Elrond mounted up. They take up a good chunk of the list, so as you can tell, it's a pretty elite Elven army. Though I wouldn't mind running a lot of the stuff on foot as well, which is maybe a little bit of knight support. That'd be another list I'll play in the future. But that's enough of me rambling. Let's go take a look at the Easterlings.
So today in the Easterling list, we are running the main lord, known as Amdur. He comes with an elven-made hand-and-a-half sword, known as Durtoots, and he is a rather beefy melee character. He will be supported by a mounted Easterling war priest. These are one of the new models that came out recently, about a month or 2 ago. And they will also be accompanied by a second priest on horse, who will be accompanying the second character of the list, who is the mounted Dragon Knight. The Dragon Knight is sort of a minor hero killing character, and he is also mounted on a horse. In the back, we have 10 Easterling cataphracts. 2 of them are equipped with war drums, and 1 of them is equipped with a banner. We only have 1 banner in the list because Amdur himself counts as a banner. Looking over at the Easterling infantry list, it's a pretty small block. We have 12 guys, all of whom have shields. 4 of them have pikes, and they will be accompanied by a normal captain who is armed with a hand-and-half axe, and they will also be accompanied by a banner. The main part of this list is the cavalry. As you saw in Luka's list, it will be a huge cavalry battle today.
And with that, let's go take a look at the mission.
We play and call it work.
So Connor and I rolled up Hold Ground, which is fitting for the table we have here, and a very interesting scenario all around. Now, there is one objective directly in the middle of the table. And then the northern end of the table, which you can see from my angle here, will be the north end of the table in the case of this game here. What both forces are going to be trying to do is control the road. This is a very important road somewhere in Middle-earth, and we are fighting for control of said road. Now, the way scoring is going to work on this one is very simple. You will gain 3 victory points if you have more models within 6 of the objective at the end of the game than your opponent. 5 if you double them out, or 7 if you triple them out. You get a victory point for wounding the enemy leader, or 2 for killing, and then 1 point if the enemy force is broken, and 3 if yours is not, and theirs is. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game will win, and the game will end once a force is broken and a player rolls a 1 or a 2 on a d6. Otherwise, the game will play on forever. Now, no one actually deploys any armies or any war bands right away. You still roll for priority, rolling a d6. Whoever has the highest will take priority. But there's a maelstrom of battle. So at the end of the move phase, you're going to roll a d6 for each of your war bands and consult the chart down below. The chart can have anything from your warband does not arrive to your opponent places the warband to you placing the warband, and it'll either show up north, east, south, or west. It's very random and out of your control. However, you can use might to augment the roll up or down to whatever you deem is worthy. Now, might, obviously a very valuable resource, might be useful to use there depending on the roll. Maybe the roll's not so bad. That is hold ground. Both of our forces are arriving to this road at the same time to take it, and the owner of the road will win a military victory. All right, let's take a look at this table that Connor and I are going to be playing on. Because Lord of the Rings is played on a 4x4, we're not going to be playing with this 2-foot section. We're going to be playing on this section over here. And here is the road. That is very important, and specifically this part of the road is important, or at least this is where our armies are able to clash and fight for. So the objective in the middle just represents the point that we have to control. The road itself is what's important here. We have fences that are fences, we have a hill, we have a ruined building over here, a lot of like just kind of typical fantasy-esque terrain. The mat itself is from Game Mat if you want to go check them out. And then we have a lot of other like Games Workshop kits, Greenleaf Terrain, Games Workshop Hill, tabletop world buildings over there. We just have a whole smorgasbord of stuff on this table. Like this ruin over there and the ruin kind of buried into the trees over there. It's like from Fantasy Stones if you want. They're plaster terrain, but they look quite nice. It's painted by Adam. Like Greenleaf Terrain though, it doesn't come like that. And we're gonna go ahead and like deploy, and by deploy I mean we're gonna roll for priority and then see what happens. So we're gonna roll for priority to figure this first one out, just to determine. Okay, we're gonna re-roll. I got a 3. 3, all right, we're gonna re-roll again. 2, come on. 4, all right, so Connor gets priority. So now we have to go figure out how this rule works. We have all the warbands off to the side. This is Amdur, this is the priest leading those. That's the individual priest and the individual dragon knight. And then that's just everything on foot. And this is the captain. And Connor said he wants to do the captain first. So we're gonna roll a d6 for El Capitan. Yes, sir. And don't get a 1. Hey, 2. So I'm sure you guys are curious to see what the chart looks like. Connor rolled a 2 there, so you can, and he's not gonna use might to augment it, so I'll be resolving that. If anyone's curious, that's the north edge. This is the south edge. That's the east and west edge. So I choose any...
Do they deploy on the dice?
Oh, they move on from that, yeah.
Okay.
They just can't charge. So Connor's going to be setting up his Easterling captain and his warband. And I choose any point on the north edge I want, or any point on the south edge I want. It just has to be more than 6 away from a table, from the corner. So I chose like exactly 6 away from the table corner. Because there's nothing on the table, so it doesn't really matter. And because my forces could show up anywhere, they're going to march on the field in shield wall position and get a higher defense.
And
who would you like to bring?
The Dragon Knight.
Dragon Knight. All right. So on his own, he's going to roll a d6. 1, he just doesn't show up. It's the same thing. All right. That's the same result. So I'm going to choose the south end, and I'm going to make it so he walks in. He can walk in fully if he wants to, or stay back a little bit. I'm going to do the priest, and it's a 4. Ooh, you pick. Connor's going to choose for the priest to show up near the Dragon Knight. And Amdur last, I assume. Priest next.
Yeah, we'll go with the priest next.
Priest next. 4-ups are good because you choose where they go. That is a 2. Oh, I choose 6 inches of that table quarter over there. So I'm essentially picking the point where that hill is, and then Connor's moving them onto the battlefield up and around the house because they got moved 10. That's the Dragon Priest Warband, and then we have Amdur to roll for him on the table here. That is a okay. I pick. I'm gonna pick that same spot right over there. So he's gonna march in from over there. That's one. Keep all the drums near each other so they can't help the other parts of the army.
Can I just deploy up on the hill?
Oh, by all means, yeah. I'm gonna pick that same spot on the hill there. So he's moved 10 inches from where your hand is. Yeah.
Okay.
We got Amdur and his war drummer over there in his war band. Okay, well now we get to roll for either... Now Connor's move phase is done. We go into mine as Rivendell, and we have Glorfindel and Elrond to roll for. So I'll do Elrond first. So we got Elrond over here. Going second is good here, because I could use might to like offset some of this stuff, but at the same time it means I'm using might at the beginning of the game. So Elrond first is a 3. I'm just going to choose 6 inches away from this table quarter, because that's east-west. That he picks. So I have to walk on the table from that marker. Right, so the warband marches on. The Knights of Rivendell march down the steps. Elrond moves on the battlefield there, and then the 3 warriors with bows take up a position on the hill. And then I roll for Glorfindel. Same thing. And then Connor's going to go ahead and pick
same spot.
I he's gonna march on. I guess my whole army's just gonna march on from over here and rush towards the middle, and then I'm gonna get hit on the flanks, I suppose. Well, okay, here we are. Glorfindel and an additional 6 Knights of Rivendell, all surging down this way. And then, because the archers came on first, they're kind of blocking the way of the Elven warriors with the hand and a half swords. Oh, without bows, I guess, because they all have hand and a half swords. We'll keep the banner back there as well, and they're just going to move forward. And that's it. That's turn 1 done. No shooting for Connor, no shooting for me. No fighting to do. And we're going to roll priority for turn 2, and then we'll get this game going. That was the weird twist to the first part done. I got a 2. Priority goes to me. Battle round 1. I should roll for Elrond there. He's got the foresight of the Eldar, so he's gifted with great pre-science. So I get to roll a d6, and then he'll have 2 foresight, not dice but value. So throughout the game, I can augment priority rolls by up to this amount, or reduce it by that amount. But once I use the points, they're gone. So I could choose to use 1 later on. Again, and keep 1 for later or stuff like that, but I'll have 2 available to me. I'm supposed to roll at the start of the game. I wouldn't have used it on any of these priority rolls, so it shouldn't matter. And looking at his magical powers, they're pretty good too, especially in a cavalry game. So we'll see. And I got to remember, he's got terror, and Glorfindel has terror as well. So that's I did not expect the 2 elven guys to have terror, but they're lords of the west, so I guess they're pretty legendary elves. They cause terror in all evil forces, or enemies of them, I suppose. Well, I suppose I'll just do my move now. We're going to move all of our forces out. Glorfindel does move 12 on his steed, Asphalloth. Yes. And then he can go through woods at full speed if he wants to. Not that it matters, there's not a lot of woods on this table. We're going to have the Rivendell Knights move forward, and we're going to have Glorfindel come out. They surge down the hill. Glorfindel starts to lead from the front. He does move 2 inches faster than the rest of the Rivendell Knights. And then the banner's there if anyone's curious. And then we have our warriors without bows and the warriors with bows. And then now we're just running off on his own in that direction. He's got nothing that can really keep up with him, though some of the Rivendell Knights might veer in that direction. We move fully with them, so none of them are shooting their elven bows. And not that I have any good shots in this direction anyways, because this is in the way. So I might as well just take the movement. And that's it for my movement. We are going to see where the Easterlings end up moving on Connor's movement phase. And then Connor chose to activate the war drums that are in both the war bands there, thus allowing them to move much further than usual. And then these, the Dragon Knight and the Priest, move forward the regular movement. And now he is lastly moving this brick of infantry with the Capitan over here near Elrond. There they are. That's it. And, shooting, I don't have any because I moved my full movement with all my elves. And no shooting on the Easterling side because I'm pretty sure these don't have any. And that's it. Turn done. We're on to battle round 3. Rolling for priority. I got a 2. You have priority. Battle round 3.
I'm not going into combat. I might as well just say I'm going to activate the drum, and that just gives me the extra space.
So we're going to show you where these 3 triangulate to. So we have them move there. They haven't moved yet. These guys are going to jump the fence.
So they're going to move up to the fence. Ooh. And from here they both test. Test for the priest first.
I assume they have expert rider. Well, he just jumps
over.
They do
not.
So. Oh, they don't. Nice.
So he just makes it to the other side.
Ooh. And then the Dragon Knight. Ooh, may he not roll. Hey, all same thing. He just hops over. Look at that. Hey, they're experienced enough to tell their horse how to jump and stay on.
Yeah.
That is hard, by the way.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do. And then these Easterlings, or these cataphracts, I should say, are going to move up to the objective. Controlling the objective for now won't matter, but it does solidify your position there, and I'd have to push you off, and then obviously we have
Does he need to test, or...
No, you can go up and around, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Boom. That'll be not a problem.
These guys are all just going to...
Moving up to the fence over here. And then it'll be my very exciting movement phase afterwards. I actually might shoot some bows this turn. We'll see. I mean, I'm still shooting to defense 7, so that's dope. Move over to there. And then if anyone's curious, we're counting these as sturdy fences. So it's 4 up to pass, and then the weight check for shooting stuff. Okay, we're going to go on to my movement. And Elrond doesn't have a bow. Glorfindel does not have a bow. But my... let's see if I can get this right. My Rivendell rule is if my archers don't move and they're within 6 inches of my leader, they get to reroll hit rolls. And that will count for those mounted as well. They'll be moving them probably. That rule is called Tangado Haid Liethio Il Filin. If
nice.
My attempt at reading Elven, because that's the name of the rule. So should note that the Rivendell Knights are expert riders, so they can have a bow, shield, and still get the +1 to their defense. They're like riders of Rohan. Voila! We've moved. The 3 Elven warriors move half their move up to the fence. The warriors without bows moved their full movement forward. And then we had, not Gil-galad, Glorfindel move up this way, and he took 3 knights with him. They moved their full. The rest of the knights here moved less than half, and we have a couple in base contact with their buddies to do a volley into the cataphracts if possible, and then one will be firing randomly in that direction because it's in the way. Oh, there's no spells to cast because he's not in range to cast any, and that's we're on the shooting. So we're gonna go ahead and none of that's firing. We're gonna do these 3 bow shots into the Easterling warriors. I'll put them all into the one corner guy closest to me, and if he dies, we'll go to the guy beside him. But for the most part, I have to do in the way checks and all that stuff. They have elven bows, so they have longer range. These are hitting on 4s because they moved. Their one will get a hit, but does it hit the fence? It does. Then there would have been rerolls if Elrond didn't move and they didn't move. It's kind of like a weird gunline rule. I'm not a big fan of that overall, but I'll try it out one game. I just can't imagine sitting there shooting bows all game is a great time for anyone. Maybe I'm wrong though, but in a skirmish game with lots of movement, typically it doesn't seem like the most ideal rule.
I agree.
And specifically it has to be your leader too, so it has to be whoever your highest tier character is. Anyways, we're gonna go on to who's got clean shots. I'm going to double check to see who has clean shots. We're going to put all the shots into that cataphract there, and then we'll do it to the next cleanest shot. They're all up to that. Oop, can I break him? Hit the banner a little bit. Up to that guy are clean shots through the gap into that cataphract, and we'll do the one right behind it if he somehow dies. But we have to randomize these hits. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this guy, I screwed up his. He actually won't be able to fire because he'd be shooting through a buddy there, and I went in base contact with that guy. So his shot's going to have to go through the fence and hit that guy. I'll do him first to get him out of the way. It's not a clean shot though. 4 to hit. It hits. Does it hit the fence? It does not. And does it hit the rider? It does. Does it kill the rider? It does not. Lord of the Rings.
Wasted your 6.
Rider put his shield up, and now we're gonna do the rest of the shots into. Actually, I might as well do the other non-clean shot. Get it out of the way, and we'll shoot it into the guy on the objective. Does it hit on a 4? We moved. It does. Does it hit the fence? It does. And now we have 6 more shots on 4s. And these are clean shots, so do they hit the rider or the horse? They're both on the horse. 6 is to kill that poor horse. Nope, horse is fine. Armored horse is fine. That's the turn. All right, so we don't do any damage to shooting. I didn't expect to do too much at all. And we're on to priority, on to the 4th turn. Oh, 1. Good luck.
Oh, was that your roll?
That was my roll, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. You can go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
I got a 1. Not
so
great.
you still have the fate points.
I could make that up to a 3 if I wanted to, yeah. I'm not going to.
Okay.
Round 4. No heroic actions from me. These Easterling warriors are going to move along this direction to try and get into the battle before all the cavalry start clashing and the dust settles before they get there. So that's their final position. The movement here doesn't change too much. We simply have one of the priests joining this brick there.
They finally caught up.
And then they've caught up and taken up that position there. And that'll be it for the Easterlings. We're going to go on to my movement. So Connor is leaving a couple of tempting charges for me. Elrond could make it in, and I know his name. It's on. I keep wanting to say Gil-galad. I know it's not that.
You know it's a G.
I know it's Glorfindel. I know, there it is. I don't know. And I always wonder, is it Gil-galad or Gil-galad? I actually don't know. And
Probably Gil-galad.
It sounds more heroic to me.
It sounds better, yeah.
It sounds better, but that's subjective, I think. I could be horribly wrong. So I'll either way works for me. I'm not hard pressed on any one of those. I know some of you might be pretty hardcore into it. I apologize. So we're gonna go on to my movement, and I have no idea what this army is capable of. So I'm just gonna send them out there and just see what happens. I don't want to get fighting these cavalry.
The barrier is going to make things weird.
We're gonna have to. It's gonna be stuck. I am expert riders. I'll be able to re-roll
It's nice that there's this gap, though. You could send guys through, or I could go the other way.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're on to my movement. That means I won't be able to. I could fire that way, I guess.
Yep.
We are gonna have Elrond charge in.
Ooh.
Because I'm
Risky.
It is. I think it is. But these are pretty good warriors, so I want to see what they could do. And then charge in that way. And they're not going to be left too far behind by the knights. The knights are going to move forward because these bows aren't going to do anything. One thing I will do first is I'm going to resolve some of these elven warriors. They're going to go up to the fence and hop over it. And I'll show you where they all end up after all the rolls. I'll let you know who fails it and you get to laugh at them. I actually had no troubles at all. A couple of them rolled 6s, but they didn't want to take the extra movement. So hop over and form up on the other side of the fence. One of them didn't have the movement to get to the fence. So he was just staying over here. He didn't fail. I want everyone to know he didn't fail. He just chose not to jump. They're going to stay still because they can shoot, and they're just going to volley into the side of the Easterlings. The little procession moving forward to see if we can get anything done there. And I actually don't know what I want to do with you guys. I wouldn't mind moving some of them and taking some shots at the Easterlings, but the fence will be in the way. I think I am going to do that all the same, and if I win priority, I'll be in an okay spot to charge it, but then you'll have to counter charge as well. They're moving forward. They all move less than half, but like 4.5 inches. We're going to have this guy move up to the wall and jump it. I'm just going to go. I got a 5. I'll keep the 5. I'm not going to risk re-rolling into a 1. This one's going to do the same thing. He's going to jump the fence. We're good with that. There we go. That's it for my movement. You have no shooting. Oh, Aaron probably should have cast a spell before he moved in. Nah, you know what? I don't want to cast that spell. I think that spell would be a little too much in this game, if I'm going to be completely honest. It's like before he moves in to charge, everything within 6 gets knocked off their horse.
Yeah.
So we're going to opt to not do that. We're going to go ahead and just play the game like a cool cavalry on cavalry game with some like slow infantry supporting it. But I understand it's the obvious thing to do, but in the interest of entertainment here, we're going to just do a cool cavalry fight. That spell is called the Wrath of Brunion. Elrond obviously is magical. He knows renewing the Wrath of Brunion, which is when you cast it, all models within 6 are knocked prone. If they're cavalry, they get knocked flying instead. Now, I actually added it to my list. I had no idea he had that spell. I just knew that he made it so the knights don't count towards the bow limit. That's why I knew he was important. I didn't realize that spell is ridiculous. Anyways, on to my shooting. We're going to start with the simple ones over here. These 3 are going to volley into the Easterlings. We're going to try and kill the captain. I don't think there's no way in heck we're going to do it. We're going to put pressure on them, make it scary. They didn't move. They hit on 3s. Ooh, nice. They all hit. Now, did they go past? I got to worry about the fence. So 4 ups for good. Oh, the fence eats all 3 of the arrows. Then I have to look at these ones carefully because they're all going to be firing in this direction. So like that guy, because they're in base contact with each other, can fire through each other, and they're all going to be fire, fire, fire. They're all in the way, in the fence, and we're going to be firing at these 2 front models there. Through various means, they can all shoot at these front 2 Easterlings, or the cataphracts, or they're still Easterlings, I guess. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots. Okay, these are 4s to hit. And that's about half hit. And then 4 ups to not get stuck in the fence. 2 of them get stuck in the fence. Do they hit the rider? 1 of them does. These hit the horse.
So 6s?
The horse is alive. Not because he's armored, just because he is technically gets stuck in the armor. The rider is alive. Nice. Right in the shield. Didn't think it'd amount to much, but more importantly, I got them in range to support charging on the next priority phase. Now we have 2 fights to do. We have Glorfindel and Elrond both fighting a cataphract each. We'll fight 2-handed probably. We'll go with Glorfindel first. Yeah, I'm going to fight 2-handed because they have they get the Gleaming Horde rule. Anyway, the cataphracts get shield wall even though they're mounted. So I got to watch it. They're all defense 7. So my strength 4 guys are winning on 6s. I'm going to fight 2-handed here. Start with Glorfindel. He's got 3 attacks. He's the Lord of the West, so you can reroll 1 of these. So a 3 is our high die there, unfortunately, and then you get a reroll because you have the banner. This turns into a 3. You get a 5. Okay, so you don't even need the reroll. I'd have to use 2 might to stop it, so you are going to knock me back, and you strike me. I'll go full inch. There you go. Should be 5 to wound Glorfindel. Oh, what a god! I'm going to use a fate. You have no instant death abilities, right?
No,
just single damages.
It's just normal guy.
Glorfindel will use fate. He loses a fate. Elrond will attempt the same thing, fighting 2-handed. Oh, jeez. And, okay, we got a 5 as our high die because of the Lord of the West. You get a reroll. You need a 6. No. I win that one. I have 3 strikes at your guy. I'm going to obviously not attack the horse. 5s to kill him. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Off with his head, dude.
Very good.
All right, we got one of the cataphracts
First
down.
blood.
Nice. Well. That's doesn't that lead to priority on the next round? That's a 4. Ooh, a 2. Well, that will be priority to me, but we can do heroic moves and everything. Next battle round. All right, so we are going to have Connor call a heroic move with the Dragon Knight, and I'm not going to do any heroic actions. We're going to have heroic march on the captain to get them into the battle faster. So we're going to that's 1 might over there and 1 might on the Dragon Knight. We're going to move them first. Well, they technically move later. We have to resolve this move first, yeah. So he charges in with the move into Glorfindel, and then everyone else will move as well. Before he charges in, we do have a terror check to do. He's Courage 4, so we need a 6. He's good to go. It was a risky use of might, but it worked out. Courage to charge into Glorfindel. And then the rest are just keeping the banner nearby for rerolls. I guess at this point the drummer doesn't really matter, but we're just where's the priest? He's over there.
Yeah.
Did the priest want to cast any spells while he moved?
He's going to cast. Doesn't he cast that in the next?
He does in the movement.
In the movement phase.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's going to cast Blade Wrath, and he's going to cast the channeled version on the Dragon Knight.
All right. What's the cast on it? 2?
The cast is a 2, so he spends his only might point due to the channeled version, and he needs a 2-up. I'm going to use just 1 dice.
Okay. Ooh, 2-up. You're A-okay. So what this does is it makes his strikes resolve at strength 10 because it's channeled.
Yeah.
And then I resolve my moves. Oh, yeah.
Don't I?
We're going to start having some of the Knights of Rivendell move up to the fence this way and jump it. Yep, this guy will. Hoo-ha! And then I'll show you where the rest end up. Not all of them are going that direction, but most of them will be. Something I'm curious on, just as a rules, like say, well, that guy's right there. I'm going to put him there to err on the side of caution, just in case I'm incorrect. But like, say this guy moved up to the fence there, passes his jump check, and lands on the other side. Can you land in the control zone, thus charging an enemy? Or do you only do that if you have extra movement left over to then declare the charge? Like, declare the charge, move to the fence, boom, boom, hop over. In this case, I'm just going to jump to the other side of the fence and stay out of his control zone, and then resolve that and worry about that later on. So yeah, we'll go support over there a little bit. We're going to have this guy go and do the same thing. And then probably this knight as well. Want them all in that direction to try and pull the phalanx apart, essentially, or the gleaming horde. We actually had Elrond run up and around, avoiding his control zone and charging these 2 cataphracts, leaving Amdur open for this knight to charge him, to tie him up for now. Just because I'm not too sure how else I want to do this. And then we're going to have these knights filter up and around and take up this area here, because we're going to charge in the road, and we're going to clash. I'm just going to try and flank with these ones. Thus so. And then we're going to have you move up to the fence here and climb. All right, you just do the other side. And then we're going to have these guys form up around him, somewhat-ish. Kind of make a little wall of blades here to deal with the Easterlings coming forward, because they're going to be like the only defense I have against them. Kind of like another answer to that in a way. And if anyone's curious on breaking points, I forgot to mention it earlier. I break at 12 models remaining, and I believe Connor breaks at 14 remaining. So I've already killed one of the 14 I need. Other than that, though, that's it for my moves. Now we can resolve the heroic march. And the captain's going to declare at the double, so that all the warriors nearby him get an additional 3 inches of their move as well. So they move up to 9 inches this turn. So there the captain marches in the middle, and then the warriors at the double around him. And then you can move the rest of anyone who's not engaged over here. So these 3 can still move. More importantly, that guy can cast.
Cast on. Actually, you know what?
Save it for later.
Save it for later.
Yeah, fighting a character or whatever, not just a Rivendell knight. But you can still move all 3 of them if you want to. Or unless you want to keep shield wall active.
I'd rather keep shield wall active.
Understood.
Keep them alive.
I'm trying to pull them. Yeah, I'm trying to pull them apart if I can. All right. Well, that is it for there. There was no casting for Elrond. We have a few charges to resolve. Prior to me, I guess I'll fight first. I'll have Elrond fight these 2 cataphracts over there. They're currently in shield wall, and I'm not going to fight two-handed. Not against 2 of them. Against 1, I might, but
and I will. Do you get a reroll?
I do get hit. I get a reroll as well, but I got the 6. I got fight 6. So I will beat you in the fight.
Even if I roll a 6?
Yeah, I have fight 6 against your fight 3.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I will start striking against that one. And, well, I guess I have to see if they're trapped or not, too. So we're going to, one gets knocked away. That guy there is trapped, however, because nothing else can really move out of the way for him. So of the 3 hits, the first one against, I need 6s to kill him, but I get a reroll. 1 reroll. I do.
Oh.
He gets his head cut off. And then I have 2 more attacks I can go against that guy, but they're not trapped. Oh, wow, I kill him, too. Jeez. So Elrond kills 2 cataphracts. All right, so Lord of the Rivendell elves is really showing up today. What fight next? Let's do
Amdur?
Let's do the character ones last. Let's do this random Rivendell knight versus that
random dude.
That random dude. I got 1 attack against you. I got 6, and I win that fight. You got a banner though, so might as well reroll. I think I'm a higher fight. Oh, 1. Oh. You got to roll better than 1s. I do have a lance, which means I get +1 to wound. I don't know what my strength is though. He'll get knocked away a little bit, and I got 1 attack. Oh, he gets skewered off his horse as the lance charges in. Oh no.
I love it. It's so much fun.
Maybe all my 6s are gone now. Do you want to do Amdur, or do you want to do Amdur? You want to do the Amdur first? Yeah, I got 1 guy.
I think this fight's more.
I got it too. I got a banner though. I got a 3. Cool. You probably beat that, I assume, but maybe I'll roll 3 1s and have to use my might or something. Nah, that's not 3 1s. Well, he'll get knocked back.
He will just use the single strike. He's not two-handed.
Correct, yeah. So probably just 5s to kill me. I'll double check everything. Just roll the 3 dice. We'll see what we need. That 6 definitely does it.
Yep.
So he's only defense. He's like defense 6, I think.
6.
And then we have Glorfindel versus the souped-up Dragon Knight. Let me. We didn't call any heroic actions. That's okay. I have 3 attacks against you, and you have 3 attacks against me.
Yes.
All right. I guess we're gonna roll it up. I got a 5, a 3, and a 3.
You get a reroll?
I get a reroll, but we have to see what the rolls are. We both have rerolls. Ooh, a 6. I'll reroll a 3. I'm a Lord of the West. Okay, that doesn't matter. I am going to have to use Might to make that a 6. Because I don't want to suffer the Strength 10 hit.
Yep.
Glorfindel's a Mighty Fight 7, so we'll push you away. You're not trapped, though.
Yep.
So you get pushed up that way. And then Glorfindel will strike at you. I was not fighting two-handed because I'd be crazy to. I think I
He has
need
2 wounds and no fate.
2 wounds, no fate. Well, I'm a Lord of the West. Didn't matter, no damage. Also, if anyone's curious, Glorfindel and Elrond both have 3 Might, Will, Fate. Glorfindel is down a Fate and a Might now for the fight against the Dragon Knight. And that's it for turn. We're on to the next round here. And priority, where you win ties, I believe, because I went last time. I got a 2, and you get a 4. Well, even if I amp it up by 2, you'll win the tie anyway, so priority can go to you, my man.
Okay.
Next round.
I got a bunch of rolls.
Yeah, they're gonna move up. Some are gonna go through the gap. Some are gonna go over the fence. I'm not gonna declare any heroic actions. I'm just gonna let this play out as is, and see where that goes from there. Because I don't want to use my might this early. So just showing off the Easterlings. Some hopping over the fence. Some not. Currently breaking up somewhat of their shield wall, but they have another turn to fix that still.
Courage 6.
Amdur is gonna charge Elrond. Courage 6. That's a pass. Into Elrond he goes. Hello. Boom.
Back there.
We have the drummer charge, and then supported by another cataphract.
The Dragon Knight is going to go back into Glorfindel.
That will be a courage check.
Yep.
We're gonna have that Dragon Knight or that cataphract there support. And then we had this Dragon Knight charge Glorfindel and that Knight. We do have to do the courage check on him. I forgot about that. Then rolling the courage on the Dragon Knight because he charged Glorfindel. Looking for a 6 on the 2 dice. We get that's a 4 and a 4. Yeah, he's passing. He's free. He's brave enough to go in. And then we got shield wall active on these 3 models. The priest is back there supporting. Did you want to put the bonus Blade Storm or Blade Wrath ability?
This priest, who is the one who casted it on the Dragon Knight, he still has 2 more will, so he'll cast a regular Blade Wrath onto him.
On a 2 up.
No!
Oh, it fails. Well, that's fine, I guess.
That's fortunate.
Yeah.
And then the other priest will cast it on Amdur. He will use a channeled version.
Make a strength 10.
Yep.
Who?
No!
Oh. No! Man!
Oh.
And, well, that was very unfortunate for those priests. Elrond can't cast any spells because he got charged, so we're going to go into my regular movements. And I don't know, I'm thinking about pouncing on them with some knights. That guy's charged. That guy's going to need some help real bad, so we're going to have these knights go up and around and hop the fence. I'll do that first. I'm going to start with you. I'm going to roll for what you get. You're going to end up going... you wanted to go far. I think you wanted to go over there and hop over. And then we're going to have you go over to that tree there and hop it. Okay. I know I can re-roll this to try and get that 6, but I could also get that 1, and that's not ideal. You're going to go over and hop. You're going to go far and hop. You're going to go there, hop over. And then the last guy here is going to hop. Ooh, re-roll. Expert Rider. Double 1. All right, now so he moves up to the fence, and he rolls a 1. But he's an Expert Rider, so he gets to re-roll it. And he rolled a 1, which means he fails it, so he'd be put there. But because he's cavalry, I have to roll another d6 on a 1. He's thrown. No 3 1s for him.
I thought I saw a 1.
That's close. I guess so. An Expert Rider has to roll 3 1s in a row to get thrown. A regular Rider, just 2 1s. We're going to have some of the cavalry. We're going to have you charge into this guy. You're going to turn around and charge into that guy. Then these guys within 6 are going to take this opportunity to jump in on that as well. I think... Yeah, that guy's good there. Let's have this knight go and support Elrond in this fight. And then... I don't know what I want to do with the rest of these guys. Banner's going to hang out in the middle. And then this last knight is going to charge, I guess. Just like that. I don't want to engage the captain yet. This knight has nothing you can really do. He's just going to hang out in the middle, I guess. He's got no shots to take, nothing like that. So we're right on to shooting, where none for the Easterlings, but I have a couple shots to do. Just these 3 archers are going to fire at that last row of Easterlings there, try and get some lucky shots. So these 2 are going to fire through each other into that first guy in the corner, hitting on 3s. There's no in the way. It does not kill him. I need 6s. And this last guy has to take a shot in the guy in the middle there for a clearer shot. Hits. No, not dead. We're going to go ahead and declare a heroic strike from Amdur because him and Elrond are the same fight. I'm going to do a heroic strike back with Elrond. So go ahead and roll your d6. I got a 5, which does all you need is a 4. You just need a 4 up. All right, we're both at fight 10. So all that matters is whoever rolls higher now.
Yep.
Ooh, on second thought, Amdur has a rule called the Lord of Blades, which says if someone calls heroic strike in the same combat as him, he can call a heroic strike for free. So there's no point in actually calling heroic strike because you get it for free, and I wouldn't do it because I know you get it for free, and we're tied anyway. So we both just get our might back, which is what he pretty much forces it. So I can't call heroic strike. And if I had a lower fight value than him with another character, if I try and beat him with a heroic strike, he's like, nah, I think I'll just heroic strike for free. That's a cool rule. I like that.
Yeah.
And another correction, I thought it was the player with the priority declares the first heroic action. It would have been me who would have declared heroic strike. I'd be crazy to do that against Amdur. That's just burning might. There's no heroic actions at all. There's I can't challenge. You don't want to challenge. There's no point in striking. So we're on to fighting. You get to pick where we fight first.
Let's do this.
You want to do the cool one right away?
Let's do the cool one. Also, I've decided I'm not going to use two-handed. I'm just going to use
one-handed.
normal.
Well, so will Elrond.
Yeah. Can I get an extra dice?
Oh, there you go, right there, bam. Why don't you go ahead and roll your source? I got 4 dice because I got a buddy help. Oh, nice 6 though. I also got a 6. So we tied, which means why don't you go ahead and roll on a? We both have elven-made weapons, so on a 4-up, I win. On a 1 to 3, you win. I'll let you seal your fate. Aha! Oh. I win. Gets knocked back a little bit there. I have to do the knight separate because he's got a lance. +1 a wound. That's not that's not good.
Nothing.
Then Elrond has 3 strikes at the Lord of Blades. He gets 1 reroll, and I'm going to assume the 5 does not do it. That will be a wound from Elrond because Amdur is only defense 6 where he was there. And on a fate 3, yep, you're fine. That's your fate point gone, but you got your full wounds. What fight next?
This one up here.
All right, we got the Elven Knight, the Rivendell Knight versus the War Drummer, as well as the regular Cataphract. So you charged me, so I don't get my bonus to wound. Okay, I got my 1 attack. That's a 1. That's not ideal. You beat me with a 3. I have no banner nearby, so he'll get knocked back. And then roll the wound.
Need a 6.
Defense 6 on my guy, yeah. Oh, that doesn't even add 6. All right, we got 2 infantry fights. We got a 1-on-1 and a knight and a warrior against your Easterling.
Yeah, and they're also supported by the pikes.
Right. So the fence does separate that, but we have a 1-on-1 and a 2-on-1. Which one would you like to do?
Let's do the 1-on-1 first.
All right, 1-on-1. I got a 3. Does not beat a 4, so we're gonna get pushed back. I believe we're defense 5 because we have heavy armor. And don't kill me, please.
5 on a 5.
Hey, I live. And we have this fight over here. I do have a cavalry charge, so I get 3 attacks, 1 from the warrior, 2 from the cavalry. I roll a 5 as my high die.
I'm re-rolling that.
Oh, you got a banner, that's right. No, the banner does not help. So he gets knocked prone because he got hit, and then the cavalry charging him with a double +1 wound, he double 6. He gets skewered by the lance as he gets charged and run down.
That one next.
We got the 1 Cataphract versus that 1 Rivendell Knight in there. I have a single attack. I got a 5. A 6. I got a banner. I'll try and get a 6. I do not. So you knocked me away. See if you kill him first. And then take him out there. I think you need a 5 or a 6 to take him out. That is not quite enough. So he'll get, boop, right on back there. Then we have the Glorfindel fight and a knight versus the dragon.
So he charged, but he doesn't get his bonuses. So no one gets bonuses. So you get 4 attacks for the 2 guys.
Yeah, you get the 2 guys.
And I got my 3.
That's fight 7, 4 attacks. Ooh, that's a bad roll. It's not great. I do get the Lord of the West, and I have a banner nearby, so I have
a reroll as well.
Oh yes, so let's see what you get your high die as. A 5. So the banner and the Lord of the West reroll. Man, interesting. Okay, so we're gonna save the might. We're gonna get ourselves knocked back, and you get to choose how you want to do your attacks.
I'm going to allocate all the attacks onto the knight.
You just do them one at a time until he's dead. Then the rest can go on Glorfindel.
Okay. So
I believe his 5s to hurt. First one, so he's not dead. He has 2 more. Oh, that's close. And does he take him out? Yes.
Yes.
So he takes out the Rivendell Knight.
Good.
That guy just fought off Glorfindel and a Knight of Rivendell, and then he killed the Knight. Rip. What do we have left? That's it. We're done.
Yep.
We're done the round. All right. New round, please. Priority. What? Well, that's not great for me. Oh, okay. Well, that's your priority. Next round. So Amdur is going to, because he's in the control zone of all three of them, he's going to go into those two knights, taking out their control zones, thus allowing these guys to freely move if they want to. So Amdur's essentially charging into two dudes there.
Send the drummer over to take him on.
Drummer is going to go and charge into Elrond. However, he does have to do
Beat
a
him
terror
to death
check.
with drumsticks.
Boom. All right. What courage are they? 3 normally?
Yeah.
All right. So we need to show a 7 on the dice to succeed there. That is a 4 and a 3. Hey, he is brave enough to fight a Lord of the West.
Next up, I'm going to pull the priests in because I don't want them.
Oh, you don't want them
exposed.
fighting? Yeah.
Don't want them fighting.
We're going to form a... I don't know if they call it the Gleaming Host or...
They are not. They are the only ones who.
Oh, they don't get the real... Gotcha.
They
Understood.
don't get it. I'm just keeping them hidden.
All right, so we have to cleave through the rest of the
Yeah.
cataphracts to get to
Yeah.
them. Now, they both move. Do they want to cast spells right now or no?
They do.
Okay.
The last guy, or this guy here, will cast Blade Wrath on Amdur.
Giving him strength 6.
Yeah, just strength 6, so I need a 2.
Hey, we got it. So he strikes at strength 6 now.
Yeah.
And then does the other one want to do...
He is down to 1. He will use his final to cast Blade Wrath on the priest, on the
knight.
knight.
And 2 up. Oh, it's good enough. So that drummer goes up and around. Do you want to charge both?
I'm just going to charge the 1. I'll just
Gotcha.
make them a bunch of one-on-one fights.
I'd say charge both because this guy's going to charge in anyways.
Okay. Yeah.
So then you counteract both their charge bonuses. Then he'll go there. Yeah, exactly. And then we have... So I've broken apart the shield wall a little bit, but I mean, I had to get charged for that to happen, so
Yep.
that's not great.
and over here, the Dragon Knight's going to go in.
1 terror check, please. He's courage 4, so we need a 6. He is brave enough. Right into the legendary Glorfindel.
And I am actually going to keep... Actually, no. This guy will also move into combat.
My banner.
Yep.
And we're
And
gonna
these
move over
guys
here.
are going to start going into combat.
I'm going to show you where this all ends up after all the weird rolls and everything.
Yep. So all these guys moved up. I had the captain move in to fight the 2 guys here. The one on the left is fighting the knight. This guy moved up and around, but he can't move into contact because he did not roll a 6. And then the rest of the guys moved up. We actually had 2 1s over here, so they were not even able to cross the barrier.
the banner, the guy here and the banner just went up to the wall. This guy could like go up and around if he wanted to like end up
Yep,
here.
we'll do that.
We just forgot to move him. I just forgot about
Yep.
him. Boom. Double checking that the pike is going to support the captain on that fight there. Or actually, sorry, he can support the captain or this Easterling. Up to you.
Let's have him support that Easterling.
There we go. All right. And then I get to move. Whee! You know what? Screw this guy. Let's go.
Oh.
Let's go 1-on-1. Have this guy charge in to help the banner out. Going to base contact with the banner. That means I have just... This banner is going to hang out here. Oh, he's pretty happy where he is. This guy's going to jump. He's stuck on the mat, though. There we go. He's going to jump in and make that a 2-on-2. And then the banner's just going to hang out behind him, I guess. Not that he could help, but he will. I mean, he'll help in his own banner way. The last thing to move is this cavalry model. So he's going to go to there. He's going to try and jump over the fence.
And
You know what? We're gonna re-roll it. Very tempting. Aha! Da, 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 da. These 3 archers. We're gonna have this guy move a little bit up and around, so he's gonna be negative on a hit. But these 2 are gonna fire at the pike in the back there. I don't believe that counts as being engaged in the same combat.
No, I don't think it does.
And that will bring it to shooting. Again, Elrond got charged, so no casting. Not that he needs to cast anything. The only thing he has is Renewed that I'll be willing to use in this game, so that heals wounds on him or Glorfindel, which will be damn useful when that comes up. So we're going to go ahead and shoot. Only these three guys can fire. They're going to fire, starting with that Easterling.
pikeman?
Yeah, and then we'll try the Easterling behind that with the in the way check. So we'll start with the guy hitting on a 4. He misses because he moved. And then these guys here on 3s, they both hit, and 6s to kill him. No, we didn't put. I just want to put one guy down with an arrow. Their armor is too thick. The only one we had to separate was this cataphract fighting these 2 knights, and then Amdur fighting those 2. Elrond fighting the war banner and all war drums, I should say. Where do you want to start? You get to pick
Let's start down here.
and work our way over.
Yep.
All right, so you charge both of them. I don't get any bonuses, but I got a good fight. I got a 4, a 5. You beat him. All right, very good. Who do you want to strike at? Oh wait. Let's see. That guy's trapped, so you might want to strike.
I'll strike
him.
the trap guy.
Yeah, strike him first because this guy will get moved this way. All right, so you get 2 attacks on him.
Kill on 6s.
Yeah, I believe so. Yep. Double 5. All right, so he still lives. Not bad. And then they just get shoved millimeters away. Yeah, they already did that. So we get another 1-on-1 there. Cataphract versus Knight. I roll a 6. That means I win. I got a higher fight. I got to fight 5 on my guys. Though I need a 6 to kill you. I can't roll it either. It's good. And then the next one, same thing. I got fight 5.
It has to be an inch if they can do it.
If they can, yeah, it has to be the full. A 5, not bad. I got a high fight, so it might matter. Oh, it didn't really matter. And a 6. Oh, I do. All right, take him out. Boom. Ooh, it frees up a Knight. We got Elrond versus the drummer.
I have a feeling I know how this is going to go.
I'm going to fight two-handed. We're going to see
how well he's been doing. I don't think this is going to go well for me.
All right, well, I got a 2. Oh. I had to reroll one of these.
I get a reroll.
You have a reroll? Oh, yeah, you might as well use your reroll, too. Yeah. I have a reroll as well, but... Okay, so you got a 3. I have to roll 4 up, and my other banner...
But even if you tie, yeah.
So, yeah, because this
even if you tied, you'd have a higher fight value.
Exactly, yeah. So I got the 3, and I'm fighting two-handed, so I need 5s to kill him.
What'd you do?
Boom. Cut him down. All right, you want to do the Amdur fight next. You charge both of them. Oh yeah, you're gonna need more dice.
Yep.
You have higher fight than I do, so I'm gonna hopefully get lucky. I got 6. You gotta roll 6 to beat me. Would you like to? Oh, you got reroll. You got a banner. Would you like to use might to win it, or just take the hit? You probably won't die.
I think I'll use might to win it.
All right, because you could kill both of them.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so knocks them both. Neither will be trapped. So you'll get knocked back.
But I'm at strength 6.
That's right, you're striking a strength 6. I think you need 4s to kill him. Yeah.
Yep.
So which one do you want to start with?
We'll start with that. Yeah, that guy.
So just roll all of them, and if you roll high enough to kill both, we'll kill both.
Okay.
And then 4s to kill. And we'll double check the 3 here, because that might work. Yep, he does kill with the strength 6 strike from the magical spell. Very good. I've last 3 of my Rivendell Knights down to the 6 Cataphracts. Now they're actually, it's like a 2-to-1 Cataphract to the Knight, Rivendell Knights. I'm 22 points a model, and I believe you're 14.
Yeah.
So it's actually pretty close in points killing wise.
Yeah.
We have these 2 Knights against that one Cataphract. That Cataphract charged the banner, but my Knight charged in afterwards. So we'll have to do, I think I have to do the banner first, and then the other Knight. The Knight rolled, I'm just gonna re-roll that. Okay, we got a 3. And then you get your 1 attack. Okay. Oh yeah, you got a banner. Oh no. All right, so the guy who charged in gets +1 to the wound, doesn't matter, and the other guy kills him with the banner. Skewers him. Banner on the lance. I think banners give -1 to hit. Like Glorfindel versus the Dragon Knight. You have strength 6 on you right now, so I'm gonna fight a little more passively with Glorfindel. We'll fight one-handed, and got a 5. Well, you would get a 6.
I get a 6.
So I get a. I don't.
You get a reroll for Lord of the West.
Only for Lord of the West, not the banner though. Oh, it didn't matter. Strength 6, eh? How much might does Glorfindel have? Glorfindel will use another might to win the fight.
So he is strength 6 going against toughness 5. That is a 3 to wound, isn't it?
Your guys only T5? Defense 5?
No.
Strength 4, yeah. Sorry, correction for the camera. I rolled a 5, but I'm using my might to make it a 6 for Glorfindel's fight.
That makes
7
sense.
to win.
Yeah.
And I roll a 5. And I reroll with Lord of the West. I don't know if 5s are enough to connect though. The Dragon Knight cannot keep up the fight, and Glorfindel cuts them down. Dragon Knights don't come with. They come with 2 might and
no fate.
No fate. Oh man, these 2 characters are really powerful, as that turns out. Okay, that's
all the cavalry fights. Let's move to the infantry.
Over to here. Oh, you want to do the little infantry fight there? I got a 3. My banner's too far. Aha! I win. You're not trapped, so I don't kill you. Just move to the side a little bit. Boop. All right. And now, what would you like to do next?
Let's do the cavalry against the one guy.
All right. You charged me, so I don't get my bonuses. That's a 5.
Oh,
you beat me. Is my banner within 3? It is. I need a 6. That's not a 6. So we'll have him get put. Oh, geez, they're getting caught. Sorry, I know it's technical for the movement here stuff, but there you go. That's where they end up. Strength 3 against defense 6. I believe you need a 6.
Yeah.
That is a 5.
Nope.
The Easterling captain versus 2 elves. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say he is going to use the 2-handed option.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That works. So that doesn't change anything on my part.
-1 to fight.
Because he's got a hand and a half axe.
Yeah. And he gets the reroll because of the banner.
Gotcha. All right. I have a banner nearby as well. So you roll a 4. I'll use my.
I'm going to reroll this just to try and get something
6. Well, with the 6, it means I win no matter what.
Yep. So I get knocked back.
And I will do. Oh my god! I don't think I hurt him though. Only strength 3. He's defense 6, so I can't hurt him.
Yep.
And okay, well he does a good job though, or they do a good job.
So the next fight is this one here. So I have 2 and you have 2.
Oh yes, that's true. So yeah, it's the 3 versus that one guy, 2 versus those 2. Yeah, exactly. I get a 5 and a 4.
Also, I now believe these fights are out of range of this banner, so I won't get rerolls.
I do get my one fancy reroll if I need it. I don't. I have a higher fight. Pike will make way for the warrior, and these two will try and take out the warrior. Oh, they do with a 6. Oh no. Boom, down goes him. We have a 3-on-1.
Yes, but the second guy does not count.
Oh, he doesn't have a sword. That's right.
He just has a sword.
Well, I got a 6. I win the fight because I got a higher fight value on my elves.
That's true.
They're fight 5. Can I kill that guy too? No. That's getting. Oop. They have phalanx. They get to. They're good at they can make way a couple times. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so that's all resolved, and that's the turn. All right, we're carving up the cataphracts in the middle.
Yep.
And we're trying our best to hold the line against those guys so we can keep this going.
Amdur is still around.
Amdur is still kicking, yeah. We lost the Dragon Knight, though. Can Amdur fight Glorfindel and Elrond?
I don't think so.
That means it's priority time. Neither force is broken yet. That is a 1. Man, my priority rolls are not great. I lose that one. That's okay. It's not too bad. We get movement first for the Easterlings. And next round.
In that case, I'm not going to just abandon him, so he'll go there.
He can charge both if he wants to take
I was going to have this guy charge both.
Oh, that works too.
Yeah,
okay, so he'll charge there, and then he'll charge both, and then taking away their lance charges.
Yep.
So the priest, who has no will left, is going to charge both the Rivendell Knights, taking away their lance bonuses.
Going to fight Elrond?
Yeah, cool fight. You have to do a fear check, though, terror check. He is courage 6 probably, or something rather high, enough that we don't have to worry with a 7. So he's brave enough to charge Elrond.
And then this guy is going to come in the middle. Oh wait, actually.
So the priest is going to go for that knight. We're going to go for that knight, take away the charge bonuses.
Yep.
And that is
That's
it for
there.
those moves. We have all of these moves to resolve, though. So he'll charge into that warrior. Boop. And we rearranged these fights here. Got the banner over the fence. Got the captain in combat. Some of the pikes walked up and around to perform, pike support 3 rows back. We've pretty much got a straight line of fights going on here. Now I got to do my moves.
Yeah.
I have my knights here. And I got Glorfindel.
Glorfindel is free to do what he wants.
Yeah, Glorfindel can go do whatever he wants. I think we're going to see if Elrond can keep fighting the Lord of Blades, so Glorfindel's going to charge this banner. Boom. Glorfindel will fight over there, try and take out the banner option. I like how I tried to jump the fence and flank you. You're like, I'll just fight you over at the fence instead. I'm like, all right, fair. The knight over here is going to... I don't think Elrond needs the help. I think we're like he won't die. They'll fight. They're not going to kill each other. It doesn't seem like that, but he'll jump in there and help against that priest. And then we have this knight, who's going to go out and around, and he's going to go and charge over here and help out on that one. And then these archers are trying to kill that pike. I just want to kill something with a bow. All right, well, we're on to shooting. Again, Elrond not casting any spells.
And you didn't move?
They did not move. They hit on 3s. Loose. Oh, they all hit.
Nice.
Now we need 6s. No,
Oh.
That doesn't even have to 6. And that will bring it to combat. You have priority. Where do you want to start?
Let's start down there.
Down over here. I got a 5. Oh, you beat me.
6.
All right. So boom.
Kill on a 6.
Yes, sir. Murder.
Oh, close.
We got a 2-on-1, but you charged. I got a 4 as my high die. No banners nearby. Ooh, I beat you. I need a 6 to kill you. Not even close. Oh, we got him pushed back there. Then we have Priest versus Rivendell Knight.
He is going to use the... you know what? He'll use the 2-handed axe, just for fun.
Oh, I see. It's one of those. It's a weird weapon. It can fight as a 2-handed axe, or it's a hand and a half
spear.
axe. It's like a pole axe or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I got a 5.
Yeah, so mine's a -1, but I get a reroll because of the banner.
True. All right.
Oh.
Interesting.
I
Well,
win.
we both rolled 5s, but I think I have higher fight because I'm an elf. Oh, they're just regular dudes that fight 3. So I win because he does fighting 2-handed, so he goes down to a 5.
Yep.
So I'll knock him back. He's just a regular guy who can cast magic. I don't hurt him. Not even close.
Yep.
We have Glorfindel and Knight versus Banner. Unless you want to do that one later.
No, we'll do this one.
Get it out of the way.
I think I know how this is going to end.
Fight 7. Oh, Lord of the West. I got a 5. I was kidding. Could still beat him. Glorfindel at strength 4.
He is strength 6.
Oh, we got a 6.
Yep, that kills him.
Glorfindel takes him out. Boom. All right, so we're going to do the character fight later. So I charged you with one of them.
Yep.
And you charged me the other one. So my banner's at -1 to hit because it's cumbersome. So that's a 4. And my other 2 guys roll a 6. So I have fight 5.
So I can't win anyway.
I'll win that one no matter what, yeah. So the guy who charged gets +1 to wound. Nope. And the other guys? Nope. strength 3, and your defense 6, I believe, base.
Actually.
Oh, they're not. They're pretty good. They're pretty good regular warriors. They have 2 wounds and no fate, so we're gonna fade it, and you're good. So you still have 2 wounds left.
Yep.
With a small little wee baby fight over here.
Yep.
Elf warrior on Easterling warrior. I'm the legendary warrior. I've been around for 1,000 years, maybe, or maybe 100. I don't know. Oh, that was almost a 6.
Yep.
Your defense. You should be defense 6, right?
Yep.
So you're good because you got heavy armor shield. Yep.
Yep.
What
Next
do you
fight, we'll do that one in there.
That looks like a 2 versus
2.
1.
Yep, I have 2.
Oh, you can't beat me. I got fight 5, so I'm able to hold them off. And nope, no damage. But
Next fight.
I could get knocked that way, and then because of that guy can get knocked that way. We're good.
Okay.
Just double check and make sure trapped or not. That's what I'm never too sure, and I'm always very.
It's always weird fighting around like a fence or something.
Yeah, exactly. So we got the captain versus my guy, if you want.
Okay.
My
we'll
one
do that.
singular guy. Oh,
I'm not going to do the two-handed this time.
I got a banner. Oh, I hate to say it, I got a 6. I have the higher fight. I apologize. Yeah. Everything's fight 5. I don't know why everything's fight 5. I hurt the captain. Do you want to fade it?
Yep.
1 fate. He's okay. We've passed all our fate saves. All right. So that means you can make way with 2 guys because of phalanx, right?
Yep.
So that guy would essentially move out that way. That guy goes backwards, and the captain goes backwards. Yeah, because that's I know my orc guy just die in swaths when they get trapped in their little pike walls there. It looks like a 2 versus 1 there. My elf and the hand and a half sword. These are hold the line elves. Oh, he beat the. I got to reroll because of a banner. Oh, jeez. All right, can I kill that warrior? 6. No.
No.
He just gets pushed away. You got a 1-on-1. Aha. A 6. No death though.
In the last fight.
And the last fight.
He cavalry charged, right?
So he gets 2 5s, and I got 3 5s. Okay. Where's your banner? It's more.
Too far away, so
far
he'll
away.
back up and get knocked down.
He's knocked down. The cavalry. Oh yeah, gets him because he gets +1 wound. And then we have Amdur against Elrond. I'm not. Oh yeah, we didn't do any heroic strikes.
Everyone is base.
Yeah. Boom. I got a 6, so I don't win. You have the same fight as me. So if you get a 6, we roll off. You do. Okay.
Yep.
So why don't you go ahead and seal your own fate? On a 4 up, I win. On a 1 to 3, you win because you're evil. Oh. Only me win. Only ever. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Wait, does 5s hurt you? I'm strength 4. What defense are you?
He's dead.
That's 3 wounds. Does he have fate?
No, he used it. He only had 1.
He just got killed. I don't know. What is this game, dude? I'm just rolling it's like
You're doing well.
It's way too many.
Didn't you say you lost your last game? So this is making up for it.
I did lose my last game, but it wasn't like a hard loss or anything. It wasn't enough to justify this. Like the rolls. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Don't kill anyone. Win that fight and 3 wounds. Well. Okay. That's the round. I don't think the Easterlings are broken yet. They're at 3.
They break after 1 more.
1 more. What do you get left on the table? 3, 4.
I've been making all my priority rolls, so.
12, 13, 14. Yeah,
That's
you're right. You had 15. Yeah, you've won every priority roll. Which, speaking of priority rolls, bloop, 4, 2.
Oh, there you go.
I win.
Finally.
There we go. I'll take it. Next round. Well, my movement's going to be pretty basic. We're just going to go charge into the war drums. We're going to have you charge. We can activate our lances while you charge. We're going to have you charge here. I guess
Glorfindel can kill the priest, or actually, I would start sending Glorfindel over here because he's got 12 inches.
That's what I was thinking that. I'm going to have Elrond charge in this way.
Oh, okay.
Elrond's going to help out this guy. Bloop.
That fight needs to end.
Have this guy charge in there to keep up his control zone so that those guys can go over there.
Oh.
But we do want to kill him, so we're going to have Glorfindel also jump in on that fight because his 12 would only take him over here. But these guys are free to bomb over that way. Oh, speaking of that, these guys have to get into combat too. Well, a lot happened there. We're going to keep the banner hanging out over here and inspiring all of those. We have this banner over here, which weirdly enough, I think I'm going to move over to here.
He should be the one holding the objective.
That's true. The game. Well, it'll be the most amount of models within 6.
That's true.
And let's hope that is resolved.
And I'm running out of models.
Actually, let's just have him charge on this side.
Yeah.
Boom. So
and also they'll get their bonuses.
Correct. Yeah. He'll be -1 to hit, however, but it is fine, I suppose. And then we had them all match up. We even charged the banner with our one guy, and then we had our knight charge up and around to engage those 2. So that's it. Oh, I guess these guys are going to. I guess they're going to shoot at that Easterling there. That's out in the open unless he moves. So I'm just going to move them. And then lastly for the archers, Buddy over here, shifted over there, jumped over. Next guy jumped there. moved over, rolled a 6, kept running forward. That guy that was on the other side of the fence just kept moving forward. I'll have them there to fight later. They have all these elves have hand and a half swords, so they're good to go. There won't be any more movement on my end, but if you want, you can reposition some of these.
I think they're good.
They're already supporting, essentially,
Yeah.
So we're going to have to pair off the fights. I'll say that guy's supporting this way, so it'll be 2 that way, and then that guy will support the captain.
Yeah, and then these 2 pikemen fight
him, yeah. We'll start over there. We'll start with that knight who charged in. I feel excited for him. He naturally rolls 6, I fight 5, so we win. We knocked them both down. We're going to attack that guy first. Because he's knocked down, he's trapped. We kill him. We double kill him. And then the other guy gets murdered too. That knight just kills 2 guys. Come on, what is this army? That fight 5 on every single... Like, I'm paying 22 points a model here, but fight 5 on all of this heavy cavalry is kind of wild.
Yeah.
Let's resolve the other cavalry fight. I like that. So we'll have the guy who charged, and then the guy who didn't. Got 4 as our high die. We do have the higher fight though.
Yep.
So he's knocked down, and then I'll throw 4 dice because he's trapped. This is from the knight. He skewers him with his lance. Boom. We have Elrond fighting that lone man there. Elrond gets 4 attacks because he charged infantry. At fight 6, we win.
Yep.
And then he's trapped. So I rolled this twice. Strength 4 against defense 6 does kill him. Yep. So he goes down. And then I guess we'll clean up the rest of this nonsense over here. Let's do 2-on-1. I roll a 1, but I have a banner. The banner doesn't help. Nope. Oh no, I'm defense 5. You kill my guy on a 5. You have 2 strikes.
Oh, of course.
It's like the first fight you won.
Of course not.
Oh no. All right, so we got a 1-on-1. The next
Something's happening.
Oh, I win. You're fine.
I get the next fight.
I probably should have done the banner first, so we'll do the banner next.
Yep. And he gets a -1.
He does, yep. So that means I win, I guess. Yep. And then does he die? No, he's fine. Is he trapped?
Yes.
Oh, so I get 1 more strike against him. He's fine. He just stays where he is.
Knocked over.
Essentially, yeah.
Yep.
And then we have...
Did we do the captain?
I'm just going to push him just a little bit so that we share that fight. We'll do the captain last. We'll do this 1-on-1 there. Oh, we win! And he's alive. He might be trapped, though. Oh, yeah. I think he is trapped.
He is trapped,
So he gets cut out. Fighting around the fences or walls or anything like that, very dangerous, apparently.
Yeah.
And then we have the captain fight. It's your 3 attacks versus my 1.
Yep.
And there's a 5. Nice. And that... you beat me. Okay. I do have a banner, I guess. No, I didn't get a 6. All right, you knock him back, and I think you kill him on 5s.
Yep.
He's only defense 5. Oh, he is triple dead.
Oh.
That's a...
Oh, no, the other guy, this one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I'll just do this. Aha.
There we go.
Okay.
And the last fight?
Oh, no. We have all of these to do over here. Let's do this weird fight. I charged him with all of them. So Glorfindel.
I almost want to just...
Glorfindel does not roll a 6.
Oh my god.
Reroll. And then there's a banner. So we got a 3 as our high die. This is the banner, who has -1, so it's actually a 4. And then the other knight who charged in gets a 2. Okay, so we got a 4 as our high die there.
Come on, priest.
Let's go, priest.
Oh, yes.
Glorfindel's going to use a might. And no, I can't. I have to use 2 might. So you win. That guy fights off Glorfindel and 2 knights. I went a little too far there, but you guys get the idea. Very good. Who do you want to strike at?
I'm just going to... Oh, I'll strike the banner, because if I kill him...
Nice. Yeah, it kills the banner. Yep. That's very true. I think you need a 6. Oh, banner lives. Okay, we got the 2-on-1 over here. I got just 2 attacks. We win. You're not trapped. We get +1 to wound. So we wound, no times. No. We get pushed that way. And then we'll do the 2-on-1. I roll a 4 as my high die. A 4, but I have a higher fight. You win. I get +1 to wound. Nope, no death there. He'll get knocked back, and we have another 1-on-1 here. 3 is my high die against 2, which wins, and it does not kill either. So nothing over here, and a massacre over there.
So I am now broken.
The Easterling force is broken.
So I'm checking courage from this turn on. However, I get +1 because of my army special rule.
Yeah, it's
no quarter asked.
That's it. So they get +1 to the courage now, and if the game ends on a 1 or 2, you can choose to re-roll it once to keep it going.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at. The game might end right now, so go ahead and do the honor. On a 1 or 2, the game is over on this battle round. No, we have another battle round. I might as well do priority, where you win ties. Next round, I start moving this priest, and he has a courage of 5 because of his army roll. So he runs away.
He's running or off the board?
I think he just is. I got to double check. Yeah, I think he's removed. Yeah, he just runs. He jumps off his horse and surrenders, plays dead, or just leaves the battlefield. which means next guy. Is he next? He's got no one nearby him, so it doesn't really matter if he does, but he can try. Is he courageous? Yes, he is.
Yep.
Yes, he is. And he can go anywhere he wants because everyone's completely pushed away.
Yeah. I feel like the cause is lost over here.
So he's going to jump into the infantry fight. No, my banner, I love him. I won't let you get away with this. I won't let you get away with this. Okay, then.
Moral victories now.
Who else wants to move and pass courage checks?
We'll do these guys over here. We might as well.
Yeah, I think they're courage 4 now,
Courage
probably.
4.
So needing a 6 on him. He is running.
Nope.
And then this guy over here needing a 6 because he's courage 4 now. He's running. Okay, you're right. It was a lost cause.
Maneuver the captain.
Another good move with this guy moving over here is he's visible to all of them, and he's a hero who passed, so that means they automatically pass as well. Okay. I think the captain has to go ahead and roll the captain. I don't think it'll matter. I think he needs to check. Yeah. Yeah, he's good.
Yep.
Good enough. Good enough because he's courage 5. Well, 4-2-5 now.
Yep.
And then he could charge in. Well, he kind of has to charge this guy, but. Bloop.
Okay.
And then the banner tucked tail and backed up a little bit. We have a warrior and a pike fighting there, warrior and a pike fighting here. So what?
Captain fighting there.
And the captain fighting there.
Fight.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Glorfindel charging this guy.
Boy.
And what do we have here? If not, oh man, you know what? Glorfindel's couldn't go more that way, and then we'll have Elrond charge in as well.
Oh.
And you know what? Let's give him a knight too.
Oh.
We'll have a warrior jump in there. That warrior will jump in and fight the banner.
Okay.
Because we love beating up banners. We're going to have this guy go and fight the pike.
Makes sense.
And then we're going to have, I'm going to measure these, but I'm pretty sure he's going to fight that, jump in on that fight to make it a 2-on-2. And this guy's going to jump in over here to make it a 2-on-1. And then that guy has got to measure. Just making sure he's good to go, jump in there, get that hand and half sword going. And then...
yeah, he has a hand and half sword.
They all do, yeah. It's cool. They're all pretty good equipment, I guess. But you're paying them 9 points for them. And they're... that's the same as an Uruk-hai warrior who has strength 4. Mm-hmm. That fight 5 is pretty valuable, though. Anyways, this guy has move 6. He's not going to be able to do much other than go to about here. And then we are going to have... do I have another... I have a banner already over there. So whatever, we'll have this banner right there. This guy's going to go there, and then these guys are just going to move. I'm just kind of eyeballing 10 inches. I'm probably making sure I'm going less than 10, but that's A-okay. There we go. Here come the knights. All right, I got no shooting because I'm good. I don't do that shooting into ally stuff. Let's see what happens to this priest. I'm curious.
I am too. Hang on, let me roll first.
We're gonna have that guy fight two-handed as well. In fact, they're both gonna fight two-handed. Go ahead. Everything's gonna fight two-handed.
Oh!
Everything's gonna fight two-handed. Okay, this guy can't fight two-handed, so we'll have to have him win this fight because everyone else is fighting two-handed. So you automatically beat them, unless this knight is a god. He's got a banner. Oh, you win again.
I won?
Yeah, because everyone fought two-handed, so the highest I can roll is a 5.
Okay.
So that guy gets pushed back. Glorfindel gets pushed back. Elrond will get pushed back. This warrior will get pushed back, and this banner will get pushed back. Who do you want to strike against?
The banner. I'm taking out the banner.
Ooh, and instead of being pushed back, they get knocked down. So you have 2 attacks because you charged infantry.
So technically I should have rolled 2 dice there.
You should have. Yeah, you didn't need to, luckily.
Didn't need to.
So roll 2 against the banner.
He is strength 3 going into 5s. He'll need 5s to kill.
Yes. Yep. So banner's dead.
Oh!
But because you're fighting a trap model, that's only one of your attacks technically.
Okay.
The other one can take out that guy on the ground, or you put a strike in one of the knights or
I'll
characters.
take the guy on the ground.
He'll take every elven life you can get. You get 2 dice if you need it. 1 more. Looking for a 5. No.
Nope.
So that banner's dead.
That is a moral victory right there.
That is. That's a dead banner.
Very interesting.
That was a twist. That was a twist indeed.
That was a moral victory.
So not only that priest just he fought off Glorfindel and Elrond this time. He fought Glorfindel off before. I gotta stop fighting two-handed. I'm getting greedy over here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's do.
I'm starting to not become a big fan of two-handed. I feel like every time you try to do it,
it's
just overconfidence.
Two-handed is a really bad way to fight. It's what I should have done there, and I know I was just being arrogant there. But 1 model or 2 models fight two-handed, then like you have someone like Glorfindel, because they use his fight 7.
Yeah.
So they can just like these guys don't need to fight two-handed. Like Elrond might not have needed to fight two-handed. He could have won the fight. It's all good. It don't matter there too much. But over here, you get to pick the fight. I assume we want to do the banner last. Keep it free roll active.
Well.
Yeah. So which one would you like to do?
Let's do the 2v1 on the pike.
Oh, yes. 2 dice. I got 6. I'm the best. He is not trapped. I can do it. He's
yes,
dead.
you can.
He is dead. Boom. And then What is next?
One-on-one.
Oh, glorious one-on-one. You know what? I'll fight two-handed. That's a 1. I have a banner, though. 5. Wait, no, I don't. You kill my banner. You kill my banner.
Yep.
I don't get a reroll. Oh, no. My arrogance. Ah. Do you kill him on a 5? No.
Nope.
He lives. All right, that's the last time I fight two-handed. All right, what do you want to do next? The captain fighting a warrior. I roll a 2.
I'm not doing two-handed.
Smart. You beat him. I don't have. You can see if you kill him first.
Strength 4, so 5s.
That is a double dead. Like another elven life. Thank you. We're starting to hemorrhage models now on the elf side. Let's.
Starting to kill off a lot of the infantry.
So we have this 2-on-2, and I didn't charge with a knight. Then we have the banner. This is the last one to do. So I get a 6, and I will kill him.
Yep.
Kill the guy. Not the pike though. Just the guy there. Boop. Pike would have moved first, technically, before the death. And then we have the banner fight. Since you're -1 to hit.
-1. I am -1.
I'm going to fight two-handed.
Okay.
I got a 4 into a 3. You got a 4 into a 3, but I got the higher fight.
Yep.
But you have a reroll. So
Does a banner give himself a reroll?
Yeah, heck yeah, he does.
Okay.
Aha!
No.
I get +1 a wound.
Oh,
That mattered. Hey, I killed him.
because he's only defense 5.
Yeah, nice. Bloop. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered, but I killed him anyways.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is the end of that round. Now we check to see.
I have 3 guys on the board.
No, you got 4.
Where's the 4th? Oh, the spearman.
The priest.
Right.
You got a captain, a priest, and 2 warriors. And then
And because they're Easterlings, we're going to the end.
you fight until the end. Now, do you? Other than the 2 guys who ran, we don't talk about them.
We don't talk about that.
Well, do you want to roll the end game, or you want me to roll it?
I'll roll it.
All right, there you go. Boom. On a 1
And
or 2.
I can.
You can
1 and
roll
2
it if
and
you want to.
ends, and I get to re-roll it.
Yes, because you want to fight to the bitter end. Oh, we keep going.
Yes, we
okay. Priority then. I win ties this time. 4-1. All right. Priority to Rivendell. Next round. Well, this elf is going to get up and
Stand
charge.
back up.
Yep. That takes half his move, and then he'll charge right back into that fight. This knight will charge in. We're gonna say, whoa, wait a second. Let's try this again. Let's have this guy
Charge the captain.
charge in. We'll have him charge the captain first. This guy will charge into both. And then how do I want this to happen? I want this guy to fight.
I would almost make space for Glorfindel.
I'm thinking about I want him.
Yeah.
I want this. Glorfindel and Elrond want this priest. And we're getting this priest. We're going to trap him, and we're going to win this fight. And we're going to murderate him.
Oh.
Surround the priest. We lock up the captain a little bit. And so far, this guy's fighting over here, it looks like. Because it can get split up that way. They form up their 2x3 rank and file, and then we're going to move in the archers and that warrior. Ending up like that, so we'll have just, keep it simple, that guy will charge there. 3 on them, 1 of the archers went in to fight the captain. 3 on the captain, 3 on the warrior, knight on the warrior, completely surrounding the priest. Very cool time.
The priest will do last.
You want to do the priest last? I like it.
last,
Okay.
yeah.
So let's do that knight fighting the warrior there that got charged. I roll a 4, a 2, so you get knocked down, and I get +1 wound, and he's dead.
Yep.
And then we have our 3 warriors fighting your Easterling. This one here is going to fight two-handed. The 2 warriors are going to try and distract him. So we got a 3 as our high die. Oh, we beat your 1. I think your banner's dead. Yep. So the guys fighting two-handed, +1 wound, kills him.
Yep.
All right. Got that warrior. And then we have I'm going to do the same thing. The guy in the middle is going to fight two-handed, and the guys on the side are going to keep their non-two-handed style. So these are the guys hitting on 4, and that's a 3.
And I get 2 attacks.
Yes, you get 2 attacks. You got to
Do
do
I
4.
still have might on the captain?
Yes. 1 might you could use to win this fight if it comes up, if you need it. You don't even have enough might to win it. I'm sorry. You have to get that 2. So the 1 guy who's fighting two-handed, +1 a wound, that's a 4. That's not enough. And then these guys, nothing. Okay. All right, your wish, it is granted. We have just 1 last fight to do. You have just 1 attack, yeah, because I charged you. No one's fighting two-handed. You lose. You lose the
I
fight.
lose either way.
There's no banner. That's right. You know what? Let's see how many wounds he takes.
Let's see what happens.
So Glorfindel gets 6 strikes against him. What's your defense?
5.
5? So I need 5s. So Glorfindel wounds him 3 times. Elrond wounds him 1 time. The knight who charged wounds. We have 2 knights who charged. We wound a 5th time, and then the guy on foot wound. No. Oh, I get more attacks. Nope. And then 2 more attacks from the knights because he's trapped. Another wound from the knight. So that's 6 wounds. He took 6 wounds. He's very dead. Boom, boom, boom. I like it. Did we get him? Is he stuck forever? Yeah. All right. And then that's it. That's the end of the round. On a 1 or 2, the game is done. No, we keep fighting. You want to call it there?
Yeah.
You're okay with that? Yeah. He's going to get surrounded and get killed.
It's the last guy left.
But he fights to the bitter end. He gets cut down.
Yep.
And then the score, we'll talk about that in the post game, but I definitely control the objective with triple the amount of models.
Yep.
All right, so if anyone who's score crazy and wants to know, I get 7 points for holding the middle with triple the amount of models. And I get 3 points for breaking a force and not being broken, and I killed your warlord. Max points. What happened, man? What happened? Where did it all go wrong? I don't even know. Because it was fine, because our characters were fighting. You had killed 3 of my knights, which felt pretty bad because that's almost 75 points in knights dead. And then I killed 5-ish of yours. I had just killed the 6th. And I'm like, oh, actually pretty close on points. That's kind of neat.
I still think it was when the priests failed the 2 rolls. Because if the priests passed those rolls and Amdur and the Dragon Knight had their upgraded attacks, they could have done a lot of damage there, but they failed miserably.
Man, that for me, this is first time playing Rivendell. Their army rule doesn't matter at all in this build because it's just if you stand still with your bows, you reroll your shots to hit, which is cool and all. But this was a very mobile. This mission's all about mobility. You don't even start on the table.
Yeah.
So right off the rip, you don't get your army rule because you have to walk onto the table in the first turn.
I'm really interested to try an all cavalry Easterling build. I'm thinking about getting another box and just bringing all cavalry.
Just more cataphracts.
Yeah. Because the infantry, they kind of just sort of plod along, like they took a while to get in.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard when you have it's almost like with that build, if you had more, you would have the infantry block moving forward, but you'd have the cavalry sticking with it, and then once things get engaged in the cavalry, like the heavy cavalry flank in. But those are heavy cavalry, so they're good shock cavalry, so they just want to charge forward, and they want to be the vanguard unit, right? Just charging in and something like that. But then I had an equivalent heavy cavalry kind of build going on. We actually had very similar lists, except I had a weird I really wanted to bring Glorfindel because it's Glorfindel and everyone loves Glorfindel. The problem is I couldn't bring him and have a legal list, so I needed to put Elrond in the list because my initial list wasn't going to have Glorfindel. It was going to have Elrond and his 2 twins, his sons, leading the infantry, and he was going to lead the cavalry. I had the sons on horse too, so it was kind of tough. They were actually, I was thinking about having Elrond on foot and his sons leaving the cavalry, and Elrond was going to lead a bunch of bowmen, like a bunch of guys with bows. Is my initial plan. And then just kind of hold the fort. But then the way the list turned out was kind of weird. That's the list I'll try out next time.
If you had done that, I probably would have smoked you. Because if you had all that infantry, I would have just rode them down.
The heavy cavalry just runs them down. Exactly,
really helps, yeah.
I would, that would have been a cool list though, because it would have been a little bit more of a, as opposed to just our heavy cavalry. I don't know, that's not true. It was kind of cool to see both of our the cavalry clash. And see how that worked out too.
So when they released the new Easterling War Priest models a month or 2 ago, they also released 2 new named infantry characters on Forge World. I don't have them yet. I really want to get them because they could lead a block of infantry rather than just the captain.
Just regular captain.
One of the guys is a guy with a sword and shield and he's really tooled up. The other guy is a spellcaster as well. So,
all right, heck yeah. I think... for me, I would like to I want to try an all-infantry elf list with a bunch of bows and see how that plays. It plays more into the army role, typically. Yeah. The Rivendell Knights, the fight 5, lances, bows, defense 6. That fight 5 carries them pretty far, but they are at negative, at 22 points a model. They're pretty hefty.
Yeah.
I'd rather pay, probably just for the warriors. I don't have any warriors with shields, though. I only have warriors with hand and a half weapons. So I guess they're cheaper, technically, and I can have more of them. But missing on not having defense 6 sucks, because everything's defense strength 3.
Yeah, whenever I was attacking the elf infantry, I was just killing it.
If you beat me in a roll-off, you're pretty much killing my guy, yeah. It's cool to see, the more I play the game, because I don't play this one as much as I play the other games, I understand more what the stats really mean. And defense 5 is, the numbers are kind of arbitrary. It's kind of like defense 5 means you're probably being wounded on 5s all the time, but defense 6 means you're pretty much being wounded on 6s unless you're fighting strength 4, and then nothing's really strength 5 unless you're a monster or something, or you have heroic strength or active. Those kind of abilities or things kind of throw off the math in my head.
Did my defense 7 even matter in this game?
No, because I had strength 3 across the board. Yeah. If I had strength 2 bows, then it would have mattered. Yes. Yeah. Or anything strength 2, I guess I should say. Because strength 3 wounds defense 7 the same as defense 6.
One thing I really like about your 2 heroes as well, you don't need supporting characters to help them. You have the banners, but the banners they did something, but they didn't do much.
I don't know if they did much. I just rolled really well in my fights.
Yeah. For my characters, they need to be supported by the priests.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're just I find that they can really whiff sometimes.
They're just pretty subpar, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they have the Lord of the West rule built in. So
Yeah.
the legendary elves, they have a reroll hit roll and reroll wound roll like built into them.
Yeah.
And then if they have a banner nearby, then they have in addition to that, they'll have
Yeah.
2 rerolls per guy. And then they both have 3 might each.
Yeah.
And it was the way they're nice. Because I wasn't too worried about Elrond's spells, I didn't worry about him getting charged too much. So losing the priority didn't matter so much. It was weird playing with a high fight value army. Losing the priority didn't seem to losing the bonus to wound with the lances kind of sucked. But knowing that I was going to win the ties made them weirdly defensive on the priority loss too.
Yeah.
But then again, it's just a roll off, so I could have lost every single one of those. It's that's kind of hard to say.
I almost feel like as an Easterling player, you always want to try and play a little conservatively because you're trying to protect the bannermen, you're trying to protect the priests. I wonder if next time maybe I should just go like really offensive and not worry about that as much and just focus on, rather than keeping in the formation, just focus on getting into combat.
Yeah, I think they remind me a lot of my Isengard force. They're cheaper than my Isengard force, but they're not as beefy as the Uruk-hai.
Yeah.
But they fight the same way. They make that brick, that 5x3 or whatever.
Yeah.
They have the phalanx, which makes them a little more mobile in it, which is nice because they don't get trapped as much. But the way I play my Isengard, it's like very slow walk up the board, make sure nothing is caught out ahead of time or behind time. Like you want your big thick infantry brick in combat before the cavalry commits, essentially.
Yeah.
But this mission was weird because instead of your big brick of infantry deploying further up, they deployed like way in the corner.
Yeah.
And they only move 6, so we're already like 4 turns in before action happens.
Yeah.
And then obviously you have Elven me shooting you. I could get into a position quickly and then shoot at you for a couple of turns with arrows. So.
Yeah, the missions can matter as much as the army that you're playing.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
The missions can really change things up.
Because if I was playing your force, if I could just choose however I deploy to be infantry in the middle, 1 brick, if this wasn't here, it'd be like infantry, cavalry, moving up slowly, and then the heavy cavalry just, like, it's a simple, just whatever, charge, but then make sure the cavalry never gets flanked. That way you can always, break and run around if it needs to.
Yeah.
So that's why you keep them on the sides, and then infantry holds in the middle, but you were deployed, over here, there, and there, so it was obviously hard to do that.
I said this to Luka earlier off camera. Early in the game, I had him, because I was able to choose where he deployed, I put him all in the corner, thinking that was the best idea. I was thinking that maybe that wasn't the best idea, and maybe I should have split up the 2 forces.
I don't know what the right answer there was. I was curious if you were going to do that and force Glorfindel, or I guess Elrond showed up first over here, and then Glorfindel showed up
either in this.
It could have been over there. You could have been over that corner. Then it would have been Glorfindel and his 6 warriors
all around my infantry,
fighting the infantry. But I also had all of my infantry, so it would have been a weird fight over there. How many models did you have in that infantry brick?
I had 12.
So if after that fight's resolved, had I won most, because Glorfindel's a great fighter, your force would have been almost broken before. But then it depends on how quickly they get there and how quickly Elrond gets over there. And if that's actually a weird one too, because we're stuck fighting over in the corner, and a force breaks, but you or I had some models over here, and the game ended, then that player would have won. But it would have been dictated over there in the windmill corner, which is that's a weird different game. And this is a good mission too, because it's never the same. It's always different. You could strictly play this mission every game and have a different outcome every time.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, especially if you have a lot of war bands. Mm-hmm. That's the weird part of it.
Yeah, less war bands for this mission I think is ideal.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, because your opponent can't mess with your army that much.
Yeah.
I hope going Glorfindel and Elrond in the same list wasn't overboard. But I hope it was bad. I hope it's inefficient.
I don't think so, because I had 2 pretty beefy characters as well. I just had a string of bad luck, I think.
Yeah, that was definitely evident there.
Yeah.
And what do you, the viewer, think of the Rivendell knight? Is he overcost at 20? He seems steep, but everything about him is amazing. Every stat he has is amazing. But maybe he's steep. I don't know.
And he has expert rider.
And they're expert riders too. Yeah, so he can shoot his bow, and they shoot on 3s, and they're strength 3 bows as well. So anything defense 5, they're killing on 5s. Yeah. That defense 6 is ideal. So they don't want to play into Uruk-hai. They don't want to play into anything with heavy armor shield, which is most things in the game. Kind of.
I feel like a way to balance them would maybe either keep the shield or keep the bow.
Right. That's the same thing.
You can't bring one. You can't bring one, or you can't bring both. You have to bring one or the other.
Yeah, they seemed that fight 5 and then lances, everything about them seemed really good. So if I need to keep them in check, let me know, because I don't want this. This is an army I'm going to play all the time, but it's another good army I have. But it's another army I have that's like cavalry based. So I got Rohan. I got a Gondor with a lot of heavy cavalry, and I have now
Lothlorien.
And we have Lothlorien too. That's one of the armies. But that one's very heavy infantry, which that one should be interesting to play. It's like defense 3 heavy infantry. Like a big defense 3 all infantry. So they're killed on 4s or 3s.
Yeah, I'd be careful with them.
Yeah, you have to be, man. Like it seems so soft. I don't know how many points. They're cheaper. They're cheaper than these warriors because they don't wear heavy armor, but they have the same stats.
Yeah, they can't go charging my brick of infantry.
No, not at all. That's not a. It's like more about like
skirmishing
and like shooting with bows.
You'd want a lot of cover on the board.
It really depends on what the objectives are too in every one of the missions. Well, anyways, folks, that's it for this game. Thank you very much for coming by, man. It was like such a. I love any opportunity to play Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it's fun.
So I appreciate.
Glad I've been playing more of it.
Yeah, and if you guys are nearby, we're in Welland, Ontario, so it's Southern Ontario, near Toronto, near Northern New York, so like Buffalo, that kind of area, Syracuse. If you just want to play Lord of the Rings, swing on by. Email josh@miniwargaming.com or email luka@miniwargaming.com. Either one works, and we'll gladly take. We're always looking for more Lord of the Rings guests because they're a rare breed for whatever reason. It's like the best game. I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion. I'm one of the many. I'm one of the few. I get it. 100%. Thanks again for coming by, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time for some more wargaming. And with that, I will wish you happy wargaming, and I will see you very soon.